Can you hand me a 5mm ratchet, please? What do you mean, is it metric? Looks like we got a whole lot more explaining to do right here in garage school. Hey, before we get started, hammer that subscribe button so you're never tardy for garage school. Can you believe only 3 countries, Burma, Liberia, and the United States, still use the Imperial measurement system? And you probably use the metric system every single day and don't even realize it. For instance, when you watch someone run a 400 race, or you reach for a liter of soda, or even when you ask for a 5mm socket, you're using the metric system. The metric system is so useful that 192 other countries have adopted it, not to mention it's proven its value. Pro tip, did you know the meter system was introduced in France in the 1790s? So let me help you get a grip on it before you travel abroad and find yourself in a pinch, or even worse, the French take over the English. Overall, the metric system is pretty easy because you're counting by units of 10. Fancy that. If you've got 10 fingers, you already know how to use the system. You like my fingernails today? Okay, anyway, as I was saying, if you think of using the metric system like, using money, it'll make it a whole lot easier to get a grasp on the concept. You already know pennies are 1 cent, dimes are 10 cents, dollars are 100 cents, $10 are 1,000 cents, and $100 bills are 10,000 cents. That means you already understand the concept of counting in metrics. For the purpose of this lesson, I'm going to start in the middle. Let's turn that $1 into 1 meter. We'll turn the dime into a decimeter and the penny into a centimeter. As for that $10 bill, I'm not even going to talk about that right now. Let's jump over to a $100 bill, and that's going to be a kilometer. Take a moment, press pause if you need to. Let all of this sink in, because the next thing I have to do is push everything over to make room for the millimeters. Buckle up. I'm going to go fast for this next part. This is a meter stick. It's broken down into decimeters, centimeters, and millimeters. For reference sake, the meter stick is just a little longer than a yard, which is about the length from my fingertip to one side of my face. I can't even get it all on camera. If you chop the meter stick into 10 equal parts, you wind up with decimeters. Chop those decimeters up 10 times and you wind up with centimeters. Chop those centimeters down 10 times and you wind up with millimeters. Yes, I know that was fast. If you didn't catch it, just rewind the video and watch it again. But if you did understand, let's move on, because understanding metric measurements relative to the sizes of things that are in your everyday life will make the concepts a whole lot simpler. Did you know that your driver's license is about 1 millimeter thick? And an ink pen measures about 1 centimeter wide? Now my hand is pretty close to a decimeter. And like I told you before, from the side of my cheek all the way to the end of my arm, it's about 1 meter. And 11 football fields is approximately 1 kilometer. Recap, look at this. Your driver's license is only about 1 millimeter thick. Guess what? An ink pen is about the width of a centimeter. And the width of my hand, look at that there, right there. Haha, it's a decimeter. From my cheeky to my fingertip is about a meter long. I really hope you had fun today on Garage School. Next time, I'm going to tell you about 5 secrets hidden inside the tape measure. I'm so proud of you. I know you learned so much today in Garage School, but you know I'm not going to let you go without a pop quiz. How many millimeters is the human iris? Now you're dismissed.